It's time to lighten the mood. Comedy. We all love it. The jokes your parents may have told you, the jokes your friends make about you, they're all great. What about the jokes that don't land? The jokes that are about topics that are inappropriate? The ones that cut a bit too deep? The ones that are too soon? Comics, how hard is it to make a joke that's inoffensive? Comics do it all the time. You have a setup, then punchline, and completely avoid any offensive topics, right? That's what I thought before, but I researched, and I realized the complexity that goes into a good joke. Did you know that there are over 68 types of jokes, according to Wikipedia? 68! That's so many types of jokes to get around your head. How is someone supposed to keep them straight? Like one time, I was hanging with my friends, laughing, joking, as friends do, and I crack a joke, thinking nothing of it. But instead of laughter, all I got was stares. One friend says, "Dude, come on, you can't joke like that." Next. So I set out to find out why. Why can't we joke about certain topics? Does audience matter? What are some theories on why comedy is the way it is? One answer I found as to why comedy is the way it is benign violation theory. A violation in this context is anything that threatens one's belief about how the world works, and it could be as simple as a pun, or as complex as an insult or disrespectful behavior. So according to this theory, you need a balance of both benign and violating topics to make a good joke. A good example is pillow fighting. It's a violation because you're fighting, but benign because you're not actually hurting anybody. Punching up versus punching down is another good example. The concept of punching up is punching at people more fortunate than you. Rich people, straight people, cis people, people of higher class. So Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, we can all rip on them for being, they're all billionaires and they suck. And punching down, meaning making fun of the less fortunate than you, homeless, poor people, people of different color. It's typically seen as insensitive or even bullying to punch down. But punching up is fair game. Make fun of all the billionaires you want. Let's take a second. Deep breath. We're all halfway through. Another fun fact I found was about the 7 things you can't say on TV. Something that we may or may not be familiar with. George Carlin recorded a sketch in 1972. It went over words he found to be all bad and could never say on TV. No, keep going. A radio station called Pacifica Foundation broadcasted a sketch in 1973. The U.S. Federal Communications Commission sued the radio station and won their Supreme Court case in 1978. Because of this ruling, the FCC was able to prohibit radio and TV stations from releasing profane or indecent content from airing 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now, with all this talk, I still haven't addressed when a joke is too soon. With the title being too soon, you would think the explanation would have come sooner. The easy answer for this question is 22.3 years. The long answer is a little more complicated. I have a flight to California. I can't get a direct flight. They said they have to stop at the Empire State Building first. When do you think, go back. When do you think this joke was made? A couple years after 9/11? Last month? How about September 29th of 2001? Now, I think most, if not all of us can agree that that joke was made way too soon. But is that the case for all tragedies? Just last year, there was a meme about the person who assassinated the United Healthcare CEO, making light of the situation. I still don't know who was in that photo. From my research, I've found that there really isn't a concise answer to when a joke is too soon. It's all mostly subjective. I'd say before making a joke about something, communicate with the people around you. What are they comfortable with? Now let me end my JED talk with one of my favorite quotes that I found. What was acceptable yesterday is offensive today, and what is taboo today becomes anodyne tomorrow. This is how comedy works, and it's good that it does. The tree of comedy needs to feed on the blood of dinosaurs. The next generation of comedy should always be a response to, not a continuation of, the last. Matthew Farther. We can't always be stuck in the past. We have to move forward, shliv, shlav, shlov through your life to the fullest, and I thank you for your time, my time. Your time. Humanity in the process.